This is Sheena. Hope everyone's having a great day, great week. I actually made some seafood Alfredo for dinner. It has shrimp, mussels, and a few baby clams in it as well. So here it is. It's delicious, a little on the spicy side. I do love spicy food. Not crazy spicy, but I like for it to have a little bit of a kick. So I did, push my hair back here. You know, the sauce will be kind of flying around. So now, one thing about me with eating in public or in front of folks, with my braces, if any of you guys have ever had braces or currently have braces, you know like what the issue is with eating in front of folks. It's the food getting stuck in your teeth, right? Like, I've tried to master what it is that I can eat in public and what it is I can't, where I know that food won't get stuck in my teeth. Salad being a big item that I can't really eat in public. But pasta also tends to fall on that list. The noodles somehow get stuck between the braces. It may be a TMI, but we're real on this channel. So apologies if there are times where you see food, noodles stuck in my braces. I will try to prevent that as best as I can. So let's go ahead and kind of have the first bite here. Try to keep it clean. Very good. So with this meal, this was kind of and I'm sure we all had this at some point, where it's kind of whatever you have in your fridge, you kind of put it all together, you figure a meal out some way. Push this back a little bit. Okay. So I brought the shrimp and a small can of baby clams the other day. I have the pasta here already, but when I opened the clams, I noticed it wasn't that many clams in there. And when I make seafood Alfredo, you know, the big ingredient that you want to have a lot of is seafood, right? So I had the bag of shrimp, I had the clams, but it just wasn't enough. So luckily, here we go, food in the braces. Luckily, I did have a pack of frozen mussels in the freezer. So kind of unthawed that, threw that in with the shrimp and the clams, the baby clams, kind of put it all together. My seasonings were red hot pepper flakes, of course, again, like the spicy, garlic powder, also minced garlic, fresh minced garlic. I think that's like the key ingredient for a lot of dishes, in particular my dishes. I just love fresh garlic. And then you know, salt, pepper, onion powder. That's pretty much it. Sorry, obey. I feel like when you are dealing with seafood, obey is like one of the best things to use as an ingredient. Very good. Nice and creamy. So I will be honest with you guys. I am not a from scratch type of cook. Not with even half of my meals that I make. So I will say that the Alfredo that I used in here was definitely canned Alfredo. It was not fresh, homemade Alfredo, not at all. But one thing that I am really good at is seasoning. Fixing things to my liking, to add a little bit of kick and flavor, more kick and flavoring to it. So while this Alfredo did come out of a can, not to toot my own horn, but I'm sorry, a jar, I would say it doesn't really taste like it. It's quite delicious. So my day was pretty busy with work, getting things done, and then, you know, also making sure my kids are set up and prepared for school that will be starting soon. So the last couple days, last couple weeks has honestly been a little bit busy, crazy. Not all just for them, but also for myself, just trying to get things, you know, or keep things rolling, because I am looking to launch my store in the next couple weeks. So it's like still finalizing on the product search, packaging, working on the site. So it's definitely a lot of work for sure, but it's exciting too. It's worth it. So you know, I'm a very hard worker, so I do have my normal full-time job that I give my all to. When I'm doing that job, you know, that's what I'm focused on. So then once that's done, at the end of the day, when I get home, it's now the next job, right? With the sourcing and getting everything up and running. Because again, I just want everything to be perfect when we launch. So I did a few products that I'm thinking about having on my site has started coming in. So actually in another video, I'm going to do an unboxing because I do want you guys to be there with me pretty much every step of the way. So especially for this venture that I'm working on now, I do have a couple of other ideas or business ventures that I have lined up that I will be working on as well. But it's kind of really in the beginning phase. I mean, the store launching that hasn't been launched yet is still, you could say, is still in the beginning phase. But I just really want you guys to be a part of this venture here now. And then once the next one starts, you know, we'll see where that goes. But I'm really excited about everything that's happening, everything that's going on, even though it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's worth it. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, so, you know, I think once you stop loving what you're doing, not enjoying it any longer, it's time to maybe move on. Maybe it's something else that you should be doing. Get some water. My mouth is getting really hot. So for some reason, just a little sidebar, I have been having a really hard time with drinking water, enough water. So, and I don't know why, because when I was younger, I drank a lot of water. It's pretty much all I drank. But for some reason, the last couple of months or year, I'm having a really hard time getting water down, enough water. Sometimes I hate to say this, sometimes I can go a day without drinking any water, which is not good. That's not good. Don't do that. Drink water. But I find that if I put a Crystal Light in my water, one of the packs, I can get the water down pretty easily. And I'm sure it's probably better just to have it by itself, but I figured at least I'm still getting it down. But if you have any ideas of, you know, better ways I can get water down and in my body, please let me know. Please comment below. I hope everyone is having a pretty good summer. Cannot believe it's almost over. Again, I can't believe school is getting ready to start. I'm like, where did the summer go? Unbelievable. I feel like the whole year is actually flying by. You know, I feel like we'll be talking about, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas in no time. I mean, I believe, I was in the store the other day and I saw some Halloween items out already. And what is it, like the end of August? It is what it is. All right, so I think this might be my last bite because, believe it or not, I'm getting quite full. I don't eat a lot. I don't eat big meals, I'll say that. I do eat. Let's correct that and clear that up right now. I do eat, but I don't eat big meals. Tend to get full pretty quickly, so I'll just take this last bite. Oh, and please also comment below if you have any recipes for seafood Alfredo. I mean, I know I said I don't make pretty much anything from scratch. A correction, I do make a lot of desserts from scratch because I love sweets. So if anything, I do make desserts from scratch, but I'm definitely open to new recipes or anything, you know, cooking things from scratch. I do know it does usually taste a little bit better or better, a lot better, and you can taste the difference. So if you have any recipes, easy recipes, please leave them in the comments below and I will check them out. Really good water. Everyone have a great one. Bye.